Hello! As you might know, not long ago there was a D&D Creator Summit hosted by Wizards of the Coast, where some updates regarding 1D&D were announced. While the transcripts of the summit are full of complete nonsense, I would like to show off one of the most controversial articles on bounding into comics. Dungeons & Dragons to remove half-species from Player's Handbook claims the entire idea is inherently racist. And don't worry, I'll make it GURPS related. In their latest step forward on their long march to lost profits, Wizards of the Coast has revealed that they will be removing the concept of half-species from the Dungeons & Dragons Player's Handbook on the grounds that they are not comfortable including an inherently racist concept in the game. Then it is followed by some filler that is not related to the title in any way, probably just to pad out the word count. To this end, Crawford then confirmed that due to the game now having 4 elf variants for players to choose from when creating a character, standard elves, high elves… wait, aren't standard elves high elves? Who are the standard elves then? Wolf elves? I have read it the first time as wood elves. That's something new, right? I have no idea who these elves are. And the drow. The player's handbook would soon be revised to do away with half-species. What about the halflings? Frankly, we are not comfortable, and haven't been for years, with any of the options that start with half, he explained of this decision. The half construction is inherently racist, so we simply are not going to include it in the new player's handbook. Unsurprisingly, Crawford did not expand on his accusation, and thus his reasoning behind this claim remains unknown. So, I have two things to say. First, how the hell is this inherently racist? In all seriousness, I do not understand that. Second, yeah, I kind of agree that half races should not really exist, but not because of the concept being racist. I talked about this topic in my video about tieflings. I don't think that half-elves, half-orcs, half-dwarves, tieflings, Azimars, Genasi, or many other similar races should be, well, races. I am of the opinion that such characters should be unique, as their ancestries can be very different. One half-orc might inherit many traits of his human parent, while another half-orc might inherit many traits of his orc parent. What I like about GURPS is that it supports this distinction perfectly. You can talk to your GM and create a racial template for your half-elf, not just some generic half-elf. He might not even be a half-elf, but a quarter-elf, or half-human, quarter-high-elf, quarter-wood elf, or even more mixed. But did you know that GURPS has rules for genetic mixing? There is a box on page 68 of GURPS Biotech that describes the inheritance of traits. This box suggests 3 ways to handle trait inheritance in the game. The first one is realistic. Your GM may want to assign traits to dominant or recessive genes and work out the probabilities of inheritance. The second one is GM fiat. Basically, the GM just decides what traits are inherited. And the third one is random. For each trait that exists in the breeding population, roll 3d. If both parents possess that trait, a child will inherit it on a 15 or less. If one parent possesses it, the child will inherit it on a 10 or less. If neither parent possesses it, the child will inherit it on a 5 or less. These numbers are too lower for rare traits. Roll separately for each trait for each child, unless some traits are linked traits. There are rules for that too. And that's it. If you want to be called a racist by Wizards of the Coast, get GURPS Biotech and have some fun with it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.